Jacob?
Hello.
Hello! We're back for another episode of Everything's Fine. Quarantine cooking, not on location anymore, but with Jacob.
With me.
With you.
With me. Because everything is fine.
Everything. I
The
forgot.
world is not on fire. Everything is fine.
Did you see my apron, Jacob? It's amazing. It says, everything's fine when you're cooking with Alex, and it has a Bills logo on it.
Oh, that's a little co-branding.
I know, it's so good.
I like it.
I think I just injured myself flying tiny apron.
Is it because you can't touch your hands behind your back?
I don't know. I should probably start exercising. But all right, so here's the good news. Is that tonight...
What's the good news, Alex?
The good news, Jacob, is that tonight we are doing a steakhouse meal. Steakhouse.
Yeah.
So we're going to make a combination of things that you find at a steakhouse because we can't go to steakhouses right now. So we're going to make it at home. We're going to make it at home. It's going to be good. So
Steakhouse.
Right. So it's been brought to my attention.
Alex's home, not a homeless shelter.
Not a It's not I don't live in a homeless shelter.
I just, I was just sort of clarifying things that people might actually mistake where you are for. You know what I mean? I just thought no one's going to look at your house and think steakhouse.
So it's been mentioned that my co-host has some dietary restrictions that kind of conflict with my steakhouse experience.
Right.
Namely.
So you knew that I was co-hosting this episode before you made the decisions you made.
I did, yes.
And my food allergy had no bearing on any decisions that you made subsequently.
Yes, that's right.
Right. No, I knew that. I just wanted to baseline. We're establishing a baseline.
Cool. So what I'm making today, and Jacob will choose to join me for whichever ones he wants. I'm going to make deviled eggs as the appetizer to the meal.
Is there any dairy in your deviled eggs? If you say yes, I'm going to burn everything down. But go.
No.
Yay!
Is mayonnaise dairy?
No.
I don't know.
Thank you for checking that.
Next, I'm going to make cream spinach, which by its very nature is dairy-filled, as well as au gratin potatoes, which are, cheese-based. Sorry.
You know what au gratin means, right?
In cheese. Also, of course, for the steakhouse meal, we'll be making steak. And I have a ribeye that I will be making, and we're going to do a reverse sear today. Now, the reason I'm going to do a reverse sear is because in my homeless shelter of an apartment, I don't have windows that open, a fan above my stove.
You have no ventilation in your apartment.
I have no ventilation.
Yes.
Right.
You're a successful woman in your 40s who can't afford to live somewhere where there's ventilation. That's that.
The soundtrack today is a Spotify playlist called Manhattan Steakhouse Music. So you may feel like you are sitting in Morton's of Chicago, or Frankie and Johnny's, or there's steakhouses that we currently can't go to.
The Capitol Grill in Midtown, Smith and Wolenski's.
I would like to thank Juan for this bottle of wine, which I will be drinking. Now, I have a box, but this calls for the classy vintage, right? This is the fancy episode. So,
because we're in a steakhouse.
Yes, so here we go. We have the steak. We've got the eggs for the deviled eggs, which are also going to be mixed with the vinegar, the mustard, and the mayo. Au gratin potatoes. We got the potato. We've got heavy cream. I've lost track of what's in what. The cheese. Ignore the wine. We've got the spinach with the cream cheese and the spinach. There's an onion in here. There's a lot happening. And we're gonna figure this out. No, this is gonna be a journey. Buckle up, kids. Did you previously make your deviled eggs?
So I still have 7 minutes on mine.
Okay. So I'm gonna chop some onion in the interim.
Okay, yeah, let's start prepping things.
Right. So fun fact, Jacob. This I when we filmed I think it was the spaghetti sauce episode together.
Yeah.
You had this fancy onion chopper.
I did.
And I made a point of saying, "Oh my God, how cool is that? This onion chopper." And guess what arrived in the mail shortly thereafter? A fancy onion chopper.
Onion chopper twins.
I know, we're twinning. So I'm just gonna be able to chop my onion really efficiently with this onion chopper. Okay. Oh, this is not chopping at all. Hold on. Is it chopping now?
Meanwhile, I am done chopping my whole onion. What are these for?
What?
What are these chopped onions for? You've overfilled it, girl.
You overfilled it.
No, literally like I'm watching you beat on a thing that is overfull.
It's fine.
Is it?
Sure.
What are these going in?
The cream spinach.
Which I'm not making, so I didn't need to chop this onion.
I guess not. Sorry.
God, you're awful.
All right, cool. All right, I'm now gonna chop my potato in preparation.
I am going to. This is my perfectly chopped, useless onion. I have some.
Are you gonna put onions in them?
Well, I guess I'm going to because I have nothing fucking else to do with this onion. 2 potatoes, a sweet potato, and some broccoli. And those are going to be the roasted veggies that I'm going to make for myself. I am going to chop up all my veggies and put them in a bowl. And then I'm going to toss them with some olive oil, garlic salt, and crushed red pepper.
Fancy.
Delicious. It's simple and it's delicious.
So I have a peeled russet potato, and I'm going to slice it very thinly for the au gratin recipe. Now, you're supposed to use a mandolin. I don't have one of those, largely because they're very dangerous. Did you know this, Jacob? That the mandolins are very dangerous.
We'll all just pretend that that's the reason you don't have a mandolin.
But this fancy knife I have, look at those, and I'm just going to chop very thin potato pieces. I can do because I have a sharp knife. Why is this plate here? Why is this plate here? I don't know why this plate is here.
Alex, I can't help you.
Okay, so we are now going to make the deviled eggs. Let's also I'm going to take a little sip of my wine. You take a sip of what'd you do? What did you do?
I just put my hand in the boiling water. I forgot it was hot!
Oh my God. Are you okay?
I was just like, oh, eggs! Ah!
Okay.
Where?
Are we all right?
We're good.
Okay. God, do you need? Okay, I'm gonna.
I ran it under cold water. It's fine.
Okay, everything's fine.
Everything is fine.
I have 2 hard-boiled eggs that I hard-boiled earlier. What we need to do is we need to get them out of the shell, and then move from there. So
I will say this is not pretty. I know part of the point of deviled eggs is that they look pretty, right?
yeah, but I mean, I'm kind of over it. I'm gonna.
Like, I don't think anyone thought you and I were going to make pretty deviled eggs.
No, literally no one thought that.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're new to this channel, in which case,
Welcome.
you're in for a rude awakening.
Yeah.
Welcome, and also, I'm so sorry. Yeah, no, like mine look like.
Oh, yours are way worse. Oh, You have fucked it completely up. What have you done?
I don't know what I did.
What we want to do is we want to slice the eggs in half and then scoop the yolks out into another receptacle. I'm going to use a small bowl. Just right in half. Mine are also... I have one egg that's the yolk is just a little high on the egg, so it doesn't give a round receptacle. My second egg is better. So I'm going to scoop the yolks. So now I'm going to scoop in about a little more than 1/8 of a cup of mayo. I'm going to measure it out. My mayo. I'm going to put that in with the yolks. So I need like a 1/2 teaspoon of white vinegar and a 1/2 teaspoon of yellow mustard. So it's not very much. I don't even think I'm going to measure it out. I think I'm just going to, okay, maybe a little more because I like mustard. Okay, and now you got to mash it all together. Okay, I might have overdone it on the liquid. It's looking a little bit creamy, but I haven't mashed all of the yolks yet. So maybe a little creamy.
So you're just sort of mashing it up with a spoon.
Yeah.
So the eggs that are the egg whites are the receptacles.
Yes.
So what if that's not an option based on how everything has happened up to now?
I think you just top them. You should know about that, right? You top them, and then you.
Honey, don't get me started on how to top things. I can top whatever you want, okay?
You can see.
Let me see what yours looks like.
It's a little bit liquidy. Yours looks better. Yours looks thicker. That's good. And I'm just going to scoop that into my eggs. The thicker, I will put it into the ones that don't really have as much of a space for the concoction. Oh, I've messed up. I wonder if this will solidify a little bit. Hold on, I got. Oh.
I think she also put some kind of like reddish powder on top. Like,
Yeah,
is that
so
cayenne pepper?
Huh?
The cayenne pepper?
Smoked paprika.
Oh, smoked paprika.
Hmm?
Ooh, it does taste good. Oh my god. We're geniuses.
Fuck out of here. How good do these look?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna have one as a taste right now, but I'll have the rest with my meal. Are you ready? Are you ready to try one?
Look at
Look at how pretty. Are we ready?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my god.
Inspirational.
This is delightful.
Yeah. And this is just like a loose.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
Oh my god. What happens next? Be sure to tune in to part 2. Happy cooking!